So a cow almost killed you.
Yes.
And what did I text you?
Was it a woman or an animal?
It's a fair question.
Not really. Super disrespectful.
Oh, you're not going to be doing that the whole show, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should have thought about that.
That's fine. The problem is I left a cup in my garage. But, yeah, so if you go to the second film talking about the Battle of Midway on Daddy History.
Whoa.
Why?
How did the cow almost kill you?
Cows are fucking mean, dude. That's what I'm talking about. You see the cow walking towards me. We're on this tiny fucking trail. There's a hill to my right and then a depression to the left.
There was people over there, poor.
It's actually kind of expensive in that part of Livermore. And I made eye contact with it and I got pissed off and it charged me. So I ran up the hill.
He went, "What the fuck you looking at, bitch?"
Basically, cows are like dumb courageous. So, but he was easily 1,200 pounds, so he would have fucked me up.
So it sounds like a lot of people we talk about on this podcast. Ew, that's disgusting.
What?
That's
It happens. It happens. Anyway. So yes, a cow almost took me out.
I just saw just a string of slobber. Am I looking
happens.
Am I at the farm looking at pigs?
All right, I'll gut it. So that was.
So we're here to tell you about the Battle of Einstein with his addictions.
He didn't really. I mean, he was a. I don't think he was addicted to sex, but he was a philanderer.
That's such a polite way of saying you're a whore.
Yeah, no, he was a complete.
He was a philanderer. Oh, I know the Flanders. Yeah, they live down the street. Yeah.
So,
breathe in,
as
breathe
promised,
out.
we're going to talk about France, medieval France, and Vikings today.
Okay, that's a good combo. I've searched that online.
It's goody. So we're in the year 880.
Oh my god, great year. Not as good as 1980, but good year.
1980 would have been wild. We got Vikings. We got Carolingians.
Excuse me?
Carolingians.
I gave her Carolinians.
So it does kind of sound like a worm or something like that.
Cagaligas. Okay.
Ooh. Down, ladies. Yeah, bad intelligence and like getting jumped in open terrain. It's a goodie.
We gotta jump these motherfuckers. Okay. We're hyped up.
February 2nd, 880. We're going to be talking about the Battle of Lüneburg Heath.
Okay.
So, February 2nd, 880, a Frankish king thought he was chasing down raiders, Raider Nation for life, and instead he ran headfirst into a Viking army that had been basically doing this professionally for decades.
So this guy did the same thing as the cow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We're not that far off. And we don't come from animals, Christians? Really?
So it's the Battle of Lüneburg Heath. I want to say Lunenburg.
Lüneburg.
It's an absolute masterclass in...
Your room is ready, Mr. Lüneburg.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
It's a masterclass in underestimating people who live on boats and solve problems with axes.
We live on boats and... You have a courthouse? No. We solve all our problems with axes. Don't you believe in judicial system? No. I believe in axes. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are creepy.
So Lüneburg Heath is, or Heth, is in Saxony, right? So what's now Germany.
Oh, Saxony's such a better name.
Like northern, well, it's still Saxony. But it's a province of Germany now.
Saxony's warm.
It's up in the north. Okay.
And cold.
But these are the same. The people of Saxony are the ones that would go over to the British Isles. That's where you get the Anglo-Saxons.
Oh my God.
Right.
They're awesome.
So this is where they come from, that northern area of Germany. That's where this is all going down. And it's February 2nd, so it's winter.
Black History Month.
Yes, very true. It's open heathland is what it's called. There's no cover, very little concealment. And it goes back to the terrain. If you don't know the terrain, don't fight on it. Right? That's
right.
Like, avoid it at all costs.
That's why
especially against Vikings.
Right.
I love this because you get Vikings, Raiders. Like, it feels like the original NFL. Back in the day, the Raiders and Vikings.
I know. Well, that's why they got their names. What should we name the team? I don't know. Let me read some history books. These guys seem cool. They raped and pillaged. Let's be the Vikings.
Actually, there's a bit of, it's not revanchism, but it's a relook at how brutal the Vikings really were. And modern historians are actually believing that it was less rape, more pillage.
That's good.
And that was all propaganda.
They killed people and stole their shit, but they didn't fuck them. Yeah, these guys are not that bad.
I mean, not for nothing. Still, like, somehow more fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, anyway.
Should have done more rape. That's less fucked up.
So,
that was horrible.
Hell, I want to move on.
Edit that out, please. All my followers are women.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, they are. Like 65% of my followers are women. Not after this, but...
Yeah, we're never doing this again. No, we're cleaning that with hand sanitizer. So
we got, on one side, we have the Franks.
Right, those are one with AIDS. I thought the Franks had AIDS. Frank, yeah.
What?
Oh, okay.
All right. So the guy in charge, as always, I got to find a photo of this guy.
Let's make goofy jokes that don't make sense podcast. Okay.
This dude is Louis the Third. That's how far back we are.
Louis.
He was king of West Francia.
Oh my God, he's got a huge neck.
He's got a big ass nose too. He's got a face you want to punch, kind of. And the long hair.
He seems like a jerk.
He does.
He seems like a jerk.
He seems like a little prissy bitch.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Louis. You're an asshole.
Which was called. So he was the ruler of King of West Francia, which at the time they called Francia Occidentalis, which just means west.
Sounds like a doctor telling me I got STD. You have Frankie Tales and all. Oh, thank God. No, that's bad. That's bad. You take this.
But he was only king for a short time. And he was a member of the Carolingian dynasty, which had come up through Charlemagne.
The god.
And he ruled jointly with his brother, Carloman II. After their dad, Louis II, the stammerer, died.
Does he have a stutter? No, he is a stammerer.
He's a stammerer. Who makes that the word to describe? It's like, I'm a stammerer. Like, it's just a dickhead term that they can't even say.
This sounds intelligent.
But he's known for standing against these Viking raids and trying to restore stability to northern France, which I think a lot of people don't realize the Vikings got into France.
Yeah.
I think most people think like Ireland and Britain and all that.
That's what I thought.
But they definitely did. They actually made it to Paris. Rollo was the one who got to Paris, and then he was the one who carved out Normandy and became the ruler of Normandy.
Interesting.
So Louis III, he's it's this like proto-France state. He's very young, super aggressive, and his goal is to end these Viking raids into the area.
That's
right?
weird because I've never heard young people act that way. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah. Weird.
And he's had successes early on. So by the time 880 rolls in, he's confident he can handle these guys. Okay.
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
He had one win, basically one win. He's like, I got this, which is obviously like famous last words, right?
Thanks for ruining the ending.
Just saying. And there's a difference though in this raid. All right. So end of the 9th century, the Vikings, which kind of are from Denmark, Jutland, Norway, Sweden, they're all doing this. They come together in this giant, what we call the Great Heathen Army.
I usually come together in a bucket.
Oh, God. Just do it on a biscuit. Ookie cookie. Last one eats it.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, please, family, don't watch this. Actually, one of my ancestors was on the Great Heathen Army.
Oh, wow.
He stopped at the Isle of Man. So
sounds gay to me. I'm stopping here, Island of Man.
So this is a
So, anyways, you dumb fuck, you're making this podcast shit. Okay.
Okay. Huge Viking coalition that invaded Anglo-Saxon England in 865. What it's really mostly known for. And this isn't just like a Danish invasion. This is all of them, right? So the Danish, the Norwegians, the Swedish, they're all a part of this massive army. And it really marked the beginning of sustained like Norse conquest of English kingdoms and even mainland European countries as far as like the Ottoman Empire. And it really dramatically reshaped early medieval Europe and Britain especially. They're tremendously powerful, tremendously effective, and brutal. And it's because they're that coalition, right? Coalitions tend to work better historically than just like one, what's the word I'm looking for? Homogenous like unit. And by the time they get to this area of Saxony, they're already filled with veterans from the British Isles and Francia, in other places. They're incredibly mobile, incredibly effective. I mean, these guys can carry their ships over land. They do incredible things, and they're incredibly experienced. It is a scary fucking army.
Yeah,
for sure.
Time to run.
So it's not a raid party.
It's not a what kind of party? Excuse me? Raid. Okay.
Raid.
Okay.
This is like a Viking corporation just manhandling the shit out of Europe.
And how are the benefits?
You'll get land if you survive. How are the benefits? So the reason this is all going down is because the Vikings have decided that they want to become more like visionary in their conquest, right? And they need places to stay. They've seen how lush England can be, and they want to, have that land. And they do this. This is what they go raiding, right? And they winter inland on these places because they're from the frigid frickin' north. So they're moving like freely through Saxony. But Louis III wants to end this. He wants a decisive victory, and he wants to like flex his nuts. He wants to prove his authority over West Francia. And he moves.
I'm not short, I'm tall. Listen to me. I'm cool.
And he moves fast. He does. And he unfortunately moves too fast.
Hey, we're trying to keep up, dude. What the hell?
He has a misconception over who the Vikings are. He thinks they're these disorganized units of raiders that have no, true discipline and structure. But he obviously isn't reading the fucking news about what's going on.
Yeah, dude, we're not barbarians. Don't you see us drinking tea with our pinky up? Come on. Come on, man. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that.
Could you imagine picking up some dumb shit like that from England?
Yeah.
I always thought the Brits were just too pusillanimous.
My exact words. That's exactly what I was thinking. Don't you love when smart people use words they know you can't understand? Crumperlumpagus. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my God. So what we end up having is these Frankish forces pursuing Viking units, okay? And just like last week, we have a deliberate tactical withdrawal is what we would call it nowadays. The Vikings are deliberately withdrawing and retreating, right? Now, when they hit the Lüneburg Heath, it opens up, right? So unlike last week, there's no forests, there's no rivers, and there's no fallback.
It's shaved.
It's shaved.
You see everything.
You can see it's like a baby's bottom.
Ew.
You're just salty because you have a hairy ass.
So, what?
So again, if your enemy, if Vikings especially, if they're retreating in a calm way, something is afoot. Something really bad is going to happen. Right?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why that isn't common sense.
When I see a crow, I know something bad's gonna happen.
Why?
They're just creepy.
Ravens are the ones that usually bring, like,
I've never seen a raven.
they're huge.
Oh,
Ravens are huge. That's why, like,
I want a raven.
Odin was a raven. I mean, they're fucking terrifying.
I want to carry a bird around on my arm. That'd be dope.
That would get really exhausting.
Just like this around the grocery
You'd
store.
be covered in bird shit. It'd like hit your knee and stuff when you walked.
People were like, that guy's fucking cool.
That guy's fucking exhausted. He's covered in bird shit.
His arm looks tired.
That's what
He's got massive guns on that one arm, though.
His
That dude's
forearm
strong.
is huge. So they're chasing these Vikings, and the battle commences. The Vikings turn, and they counterattack.
Oh,
And the Frankish forces are caught in open ground.
oh my God.
Right. So we got Viking infantry, shields, axes, with a ton of discipline. Right. This is not a ragtag unit. These guys are fucking hardened warriors. And the Frankish formations just don't have time to set up. They're just disorganized, and they start to fracture and they start to break. Right. And this is where experience beats having like a title of a king. Right.
Isn't this around the same time Frankenstein was alive?
No.
Oh. Wasn't that the 1800s?
No. Yeah, that was the 1800s. We're in 800.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay.
1,000 years before that.
Okay, so Frankenstein was real.
No, he was not real. That was an amazing... First of all, that's the first science fiction book ever written.
Wow.
She did it.
She?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know women knew how to read and write in the 1800s.
Yes.
I thought that was like 1970 they learned that.
So fucked.
Oh, that's voting. That's voting.
Yeah, she wrote it on like basically for a competition, and she beat out some of the best writers of the time. And it's actually a really poignant story about like medical malpractice and technology and science and the border of science and like religion and like, you know, there's so many topics to touch in it, and it's really an incredible book. It's not just a horror book, but she is the like godmother of horror and science fiction.
So you're saying she was a whore?
No, she was brilliant, and she was a child.
I'm smart.
And her mother...
Hey, we're all playing outside. I'm writing novels. I'm an acclaimed writer. Shut up, Sally.
Mary.
Mary? There's something about you I don't like.
And her mom actually was a huge proponent for women's rights.
So Frankenstein's not real.
No, it's not real. You cannot animate a conglomeration of dead body parts and turn it into a sentient being.
How do you know?
Because biology tells you that you can't do that.
Biology's wrong, damn it.
Okay, MAGA. Relax.
Oh, man. My ass hurts.
Where's your hemorrhoid pillow?
I know. My underwear's riding up my ass.
At least
it's tough being old and fat. Give me credit, folks. Jeez.
At least you didn't eat ice cream this time.
Every time I sit down, the underwear goes right up the crack.
Here we go.
My underwear's a muff diver, dude.
Oh God. Oh fuck. So King Louis III. Everything okay?
Louis
le Troisième. All right, Louis III. He dies. He is in the fight, which good on him. But he's up against battle-hardened Vikings, and the Vikings fucking axe him, literally.
Axe to the face.
Yep. Wow. And
my head hurts.
I mean, this is medieval Europe. Fucking, your king dies on the battlefield. You got no reason to be there. So,
but here's my thing: I'd rather take an axe to the face than die by the plague.
It's quicker. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Quicker.
Yeah.
Probably less painful too, depending on how quick it is. Yeah.
Hey, hit at me right here.
That's actually
not trying to get sick.
That's the hardest part of your head. A side shot.
Hit me right here.
So the Frankish army collapses to the Great Heathen Army.
I would actually do that. Hey man, hit me right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight back. Just kidding. Jeez. That's how I'd fight. Try to confuse the person, and then gaga.
I mean, there is a story of, I think it was Rollo. One of the ways that he got into Paris is he pretended to be dead. Then they brought in his dead body, and then him and all his guys jumped out. So
surprise! I'm not dead. Oh, I should have checked his pulse.
Gotcha, bitch.
Now I got a sword in my stomach. So this is the guy they named Rollos after. I love those.
Those are so good. Oh. Those are so good. I think they've gone downhill. Yeah, they're like little Pez. Oh, so good.
Caramel in the middle, right?
I know. Yeah. Great. I mean, the perfect percentage of both.
Who invented caramel?
I couldn't tell you who.
Caramel.
I mean, it's just you just cook sugar too long.
So some guy accidentally made caramel.
Oh, for sure.
God damn it, you burnt it. It's the only thing we have to eat, so let's see. Oh my god, this is good.
Sticky,
oh yeah,
delicious.
You got mad at me for burning it, huh? Want to hear that again, bitch? It's good, isn't it? Yeah, eat up. And suck my wing after.
Jesus.
Ivan the Terrible.
Louis the Samurai. Yeah, I mean, nothing ends a battle faster than losing your king. So the Franks are like, fuck it, we have no business being here if the king's dead.
Well, it's like working at a job and the boss quits. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing reports for what, you know?
Exactly. Now, early medieval sources are always tough. They don't always have the best information, and in this case, they vary. But as far as casualties go, Frankish forces, you're in the several thousands, which is devastating in the 9th century. Not to mention the king is dead. Leadership's been wiped out. And your army is completely routed.
No King's Day.
No King's Day. It's a little more violent than I think we want. But yeah, no King's Day. February 2nd. Groundhog's Day.
Oh, shit. Why does this day keep happening?
The Viking numbers, we don't have good numbers on. Vikings were notorious for, I mean, things made it into the sagas, but not everything.
Yeah.
And runestones only tell us so much. And obviously the Franks weren't going to be like, oh, let me go check out how many died. But it's written that it's likely light to moderate, which could be in the hundreds. I think that's realistic.
You get a promotion if you kill a king?
Do you get a promotion? Yeah, I mean, if you can take out a king, you're going to be all right.
All right, cool. Now you're up to 12 rotten biscuits a day. Oh, great. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a catastrophic loss for West Francia, and it sets them back for a long time.
Okay.
The Frankish resistance collapses in that region in Saxony, and Vikings just take over. They loot freely. They have carte blanche across Saxony. Because the king is dead and there's the leadership that was taken out, political instability starts to rise across West Francia. And Carloman II, Louis III's brother, ends up taking over completely.
He sounds like an asshole. Carmelman.
Carloman.
Your name's Carmen, dude. Stop trying to make it sound cool. You're still a loser.
Oh man, yeah, and the Vikings were happy, man. They didn't, no complaints filed. They just kept on fucking rolling, man.
Let's keep rolling. That's what the Vikings sounded.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but this was a critical moment in history because it proved that the Vikings were not just raiders. They had a kind of a longer vision, and it changed how Europe had to think about itself, that they were vulnerable to the sea.
Well, it's kind of like how we think all autistic people are stupid. That's not the case. There's really smart ones. And that's how they thought about the Vikings. Seriously.
Well, they thought of them as barbarians.
Right. Retards. Yeah. Like, those guys are stupid. And actually, they're secretly reading books, and you could say any math problem and they'll guess it.
I feel like this is a low-key attack on me.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. Nerd.
No, I mean, the Vikings were field-trained killers.
Wait, you're autistic?
I'm sure I am.
No, you're horny, but I didn't know you're autistic. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, you know what they say about autistic guys?
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Well, it takes if people have big...
That's the rumor.
Egos. Okay.
So, yeah, the Carolingian control wanes significantly after the Great Heathen Army beats them in the face across West Francia.
Are you a Carnathian? No, I'm a Viking. Yeah.
Carolingian.
Oh, Carolingian.
The Franks actually end up paying tribute to the Vikings.
Seen some of those photos before. Usually the wives.
Okay. And then they have to basically go on the defensive. They start building more castles and walls and things to try to protect their cities. The Vikings put them on their heels completely. But eventually they will adapt, and we get kind of the France that we know and love today.
Yeah, I'll take a hamburger. We don't have the hamburger. Yeah, all right, thanks, guys. It's my last time in fucking Paris. Dumb American, fuck off, Pepe.
Jeez, it's so angry.
I know. Yeah, don't get me started on France.
Yeah, so this also, I think, proved that the Vikings could win a pitched battle. Europeans, I think, had this image of just meeting them in this wild raid, but if you got them into the open field, they would collapse, and they really proved them wrong. And an open field ambush, just in general, is wild to me.
How do you not see them coming?
Well, that's the thing. They walked right into the open field and got hammered.
Don't look to your left or right. Just look straight.
It's like raptors.
Look around, dude. What the hell?
That's wild to me, and for the Vikings too. It's just, to me, that's crazy.
They will fake bushes. They won't see us here. No charge.
And then this is another French fucking king that just raced into battle.
Yeah.
There's no Swiss pikeman, but he ran into a Viking axe. I mean, it's just like,
have some self-control.
Some self-control. For real, though. That's legit.
Have some self-control, dude. Put the chocolate down.
Yeah. And it really, I mean, the other thing was that Scandinavians had the upper hand because they knew how to handle winter. They'd been fighting against each other in winter for eons. So that was the other thing, is the Franks just weren't ready to fight in those conditions either. So again,
that reminds me of those like assholes you see at Starbucks and it's cold out and they're wearing shorts and sandals. And you're like, aren't you cold? No, this isn't cold. I'm from the East Coast. All right. Yeah. Cool, Anthony. It's cold. Just admit it.
You know, and it's one of the cool things I think about this too is that the invention of the longship is ultimately what causes this. And it's like amazing to me that something that is seemingly benign, like a ship, changes history forever. Like it changes the face of Europe forever. And that's, you know, one of the things I dig about history.
Kind of like Botox. Changes the face forever.
It can, yeah. Dude, I hate the fucking lip fillers. When did that become a thing? It looks like a perforated asshole. It's just like,
kiss me.
It just, when it's like overdone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just looks like someone blew their beehole out.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's nasty.
What is wrong with people? God.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my stomach's still like,
is it still pissed off?
Oh, it's like I played with his tail too much or something. It's bad, dude. I took Pepto-Bismol and it was like, you can't keep me down.
Yeah,
you can't keep me down.
Shit.
Yeah. I eat Pepto-Bismol for breakfast.
It's just going to be pink.
Oh, God. If your shit's pink, that's not good.
But we get running themes through these, and you'll see that, I mean, throughout history, but experience tends to beat confidence, right? Terrain is a weapon. And if you don't know what it is, you're going to get,
taken out.
Yeah, you're going to get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
And it's just this like, you see this too, where kind of social conventions and concepts about other people leads them to that overconfidence, right? So it's like you see them as like barbarians. They're not as capable as us. We're better. That never works. That ideology fucking, it always runs into science and reality, and professionals are going to beat ideologists every day of the fucking week.
And I think, you can relate that to what women think of men. And women, you've been president yet?
Oh, God. Where is this going?
Men aren't stupid.
We're kind of stupid.
I know, I'm kidding, but
we're pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't chase an enemy. Like, that's how you die.
Right.
Like,
don't chase a guy with a gun. No,
don't do it.
It's like it's like chasing a terrorist. I'm gonna run at him and hope he doesn't shoot.
It's the worst part of Hurt Locker is when he suddenly becomes a sniper.
Oh my God.
That's just like, that entire scene is far too long. It's far too unrealistic.
It's one of the worst comedy movies I've ever seen. Thought this was funny.
But generally speaking, history makes people who are overly brave pay. Right? People that confuse bravery for wisdom usually get punished.
Yeah.
And that is
it's I can relate just in the gym. I don't go often, and when I do, I see like the buff guy and he's lifting heavy. I'm like, I can lift heavy, and I just like tear something. Exactly. I'm like, I'm a moron.
Dude, I had 2 fucking Olympians at the gym yesterday. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They're like 6'7". They're perfectly built. I'm like, and I'm over there doing like fucking bird dogs. Like, fuck.
God.
Like, hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah. No, I'm clearly lower on the fucking totem pole. Thanks.
I'll tell you how bad my confidence in. I walked into the gym the other day with a beast mode shirt on. Just said beast mode, and then I went on the treadmill at 3.2 speed and walked for 10 minutes and then left. Yeah, the front attendant guy was like, did you leave some in your car? I'm like, no, I'm done. 11 minutes?
Damn.
I know. It's a quick workout. Yeah,
Wow.
like in and out. Yeah,
You had a nickel for how many times you heard that.
yeah. I'm a premature worker outer.
So that's it, man. That's the Battle of Lüneburg Heath. I think it reminds us that, Vikings were not just raiders in Europe. They had the ability to absolutely humble kingdoms
Yeah.
on the land.
Yeah, sorry I said that about you. You're not a fucking retard. You're cool. You're good. All right, dude. Get out of my house, please. Please.
So that's it. That's the battle.
That is the Battle of
Lüneburg
Heath. I'll take the Lüneburg Heath burger, please. Riveting. Brain just exploded. I feel like I'm going to be able to go to Jeopardy after all these podcasts. Didn't they underestimate the Vikings in the war of this? Yes, they did. Oh my God, you won $1 million. Smartest man in the world. Oh wow. Doesn't look smart.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks. You can find this tattooed barefoot heathen at Daddy History on all platforms.
All platforms.
This is Big Battlefields. I am Alex Woody at Alex Woody Comedy. And
He's buffering.
And that's the show.
That's it, man. Next week we're going to talk about the First Crusade.
Oh my God. Yeah, next week, not in 10 minutes here. Yeah. All right. That's it.